Hi, and welcome to Nash Rocket Media. This is the Shayhem Podcast. It's a weekly video podcast series sharing auto and home insurance tips with Allstate insurance expert Shay Seaver. You need to check it out. It can save you money, and it can give you the 411 to try to be hip with confusing issues with regulations and requirements in the personal liability and insurance space. He is the only person I know, the only insurance agent for sure I know that has his own cadre of stunt doubles. He is the antidote to Mayhem, Shayhem, Shay Seaver. Good morning.
Hello, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Man, I am better than good.
Oh, Lord, you took it from me. I didn't even say it. You took it. You took the words right out of my mouth.
That's a good Meatloaf song. Remember that one? You took the words right out of my mouth. So all good. What's going on here? We have, I guess you.
I just got a new order of my stunt doubles in, and with sports kind of getting back going again, I kind of wanted to get I thought it was kind of funny to see as a player. I used to play baseball and basketball as a child, and you kind of thrive on the audience, the cheering and the clapping. So it kind of looks weird when you see it on TV, but once you actually try it, it does kind of work a little bit.
You talking to me? I have Chewbacca over my.
Yeah, but that's just one. See, I got a bunch back here, and on top of that, they all look like me. So,
what is the cap? The significance of the cap? I like that cap a lot.
It's a Tennessee license plate, and it says Tennessean.
Look at you, Tennessean.
That's right.
That is awesome. I gotta have one of those hats.
Oh, Lord.
That's radical. I love that.
Thank you.
Here's one that's following up from a couple of weeks ago. If a friend of mine is injured in my home, are they covered? Am I covered? What are the problems with that?
You do have coverage if you do have a guest in your home that does get injured. It's just got to be proven that you're negligent for that injury, that you caused it. If you have a person that their middle name is Grace and they happen just to trip on their own feet going down the stairs, then you're not negligent for that. So whatever hurt or broken bones they have, you're not going to be responsible for that because you had to be found negligent. There would have had to have been a missing rail that's supposed to be there based on codes. You would have had to push them down the staircase for you to be responsible. I've seen, some codes where if there's not a rail and there's a height of 3 feet or more, there needs to be a rail there. You want to make sure that all the doorknobs are tightened, so you could have somebody go to a doorknob and pull it and it's loose and fall backwards. I think we've had this discussion before about the hole in the backyard. If there's a hole in the backyard, somebody walks and steps in it, you're liable for that. You're negligent because that they tripped in that, hurt themselves. The most recent case I've had within the last year is I did have an insured that has a pet, a dog, and they were out of town, and their stepdaughter had been living with them for a while, and come to find out that she had gotten bitten by the dog. But come to find out, fortunate enough, the homeowner had cameras in the house, and it showed that the guest antagonized the dog, and the dog snapped and bit them in the face. So they were not liable for that because of them antagonizing the dog, vice versa. So that was the most recent case that I've had in the last year to where they could have been responsible if they were found negligent, but unfortunately they were not negligent, and therefore they were not responsible for that guest getting hurt.
That's great info. Thanks. Shayhem, Almighty Master, Lord of my universe. Really? If I rent a car, am I covered? How does my insurance work with a car rental? Your
coverage you have on your auto policy can extend to that car that you're renting. Usually the insurance from renting a car, they may charge you $13 to $25 a day on top of renting the car. So you want to double check with your insurance company. Usually that will extend to that vehicle, but it's going to be, You want to have full coverage, quote unquote, on your policy for that to extend. If you have two vehicles on your auto policy and you have liability only on there, you need to change one of those vehicles to full coverage, add comp, add collision, add rental car coverage to that vehicle for that time frame that you're renting that car. And usually that'll cost you, $1 or $2 a day versus paying $13 to $25 a day. And then once you turn that rental car back in, you can call your insurance company and have them change those coverages back the way you had it before.
Man, that is great information. I've always wondered about that. Great job. Thank you for that.
It's sometimes what I'll do, I also have customers that have full coverage, but what I'll do, what I recommend, they may have state minimum and liability $25.50. I'll go ahead and recommend bumping that up to $100, $300. If they have a $500 collision or a $500 comprehensive, I recommend go ahead and reducing those deductibles to $250 or $100 and $0 on comp. And that may cost them $2 or $3 a day because you never know what the rental car company will find and place that blame on you when you turn that vehicle back in. So that's one recommendation I do as well for customers.
He is the antidote to mayhem. He's Shayhem Allstate insurance expert, Shay Seaver. This is our weekly podcast. You can catch it here every week. We hope you like it. We hope you share it. We hope you comment. See you next week.
It's a great day with Shay, where you're in good hands. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to give us a call at 615-896-SAVE. That's 615-896-7283. Thank you for watching and have a better than good day from Shay. Oh, behave.